what if I told you the strangest places on Earth aren't hidden in ancient ruins or locked away in top-secret vaults, but quietly waiting on Google Maps? From eerie figures staring through windows to massive symbols carved into the earth for no human eye to see, these aren't just glitches or oddities. They're coordinates anyone can search, but few dare to look deeper. Today, we zoom in on the world's most bizarre and unsettling discoveries, all captured by the silent eye in the sky. Welcome to Mystery Shack, where forgotten places whisper, strange minds echo, and nothing is ever quite what it seems. Are you ready? Buckle up, because today we're going to the edge of the map, and what you see might stay with you longer than you think. Some say it looks like a massacre, a lake, deep red, almost like fresh blood, sitting quietly outside Baghdad. In 2007, this image showed up on Google Earth. No warning, no explanation, just crimson water. Some said it was algae, others whispered slaughterhouse runoff. But to this day, no official answer has ever been confirmed. Within months, the lake turned back to normal. But for a moment, Google Earth captured something that looked less like a glitch and more like a biblical omen. You can still see it. Just search the coordinates and ask yourself, what exactly did that water hold before it ran clear? There's a tiny mountain village in Japan with a population of just over 200, but only about 24 are human. The rest are scarecrows. Nagoro was once a thriving village, but over the decades its residents either moved to cities or passed away. One woman, Tsukimi Ayano, began creating life-sized dolls to replace the people she lost, each one hand-stitched, dressed in old clothes, posed like they're still living their daily routines. There's a man frozen in time with a fishing rod by the river, children who never age, still seated in school desks, a farmer sleeping against a tree, forever. Now, over 350 of them haunt the empty village, frozen moments of lives long gone. Tourists call it charming. Others say it feels like a ghost town that refuses to admit it's dead. If you've seen our deep dive into Scientology, you already know the obsession with secrets, vaults, and eternity. And if you haven't, this just might convince you to go back and watch it. Hidden deep in the New Mexico desert, two massive symbols are carved into the ground, perfectly geometric, eerily precise. They look ancient, alien even, but they're not. This is Trementina Base, owned by the Church of Scientology. Those shapes? They're a beacon designed to guide the spirits of Scientologists back to Earth after death. Beneath the soil lies a vault. Inside it, titanium capsules and steel plates etched with every word written by L. Ron Hubbard, a message to the future. Or maybe to something else. You can't visit, you can't approach, but from the sky the markings remain, bold, strange, and silent. Not a message to us, a message to them. What would you do if you were flying over the desert and saw a giant figure carved into the earth, staring back at you? No signs of machinery, no human footprints, just a 4-kilometer-tall man, drawn into the dust like he's always been there. This isn't ancient. It appeared out of nowhere in 1998. And to this day, no one knows who made it. They call him the Maori Man. Etched into the South Australian outback, he looks like an Aboriginal hunter holding a throwing stick, but there's no tribe claiming it, no artist stepping forward. At 4.2 kilometers tall and a 28-kilometer perimeter, this thing is visible from space, and yet it was discovered by accident by a passing pilot. Theories range from a military prank to government symbolism to something no one dares say out loud. By 2013, erosion nearly wiped him away. But in 2016, someone quietly restored him using GPS. Still, no one claimed responsibility. Zoom in on Google Earth. He's still there, watching, waiting. What if nature itself carved a perfect eye on Earth and set it afloat? Tucked in the Paraná Delta of Argentina, an uninhabited island appears like a floating pupil, so precise it seems impossible. This is El Ojo, the eye. At around 118 meters wide, it floats inside a slightly larger circular lagoon, and it rotates. Not drift, not spin by wind. It rotates slowly on its own axis, round and round, year after year. First seen on satellite imagery in 2003, publicly revealed in 2016 by filmmaker Sergio Nuspiller. Scientists say underground springs and water currents cause the rotation, gradually eroding a perfect shape. Others say it's supernatural. UFO hunters whisper that nothing about it is natural. Attempts to reach it failed. They raised under 10% of required funds to film or study it, so we still can't walk it, water test it, or prove it. But if you enter the coordinates, it's there. A perfect eye that watches, drifts, and refuses to be explained. In the quiet town of Nancy, France, a strange figure once stood on a second-floor balcony. Captured by Google Street View, pale, still, almost human. It didn't move, it didn't blink, and yet it unsettled everyone who saw it. The image went viral. People called it a ghost. Others thought it was a glitch, or something worse. Then, just like that, it was gone. Google blurred the entire building, completely erased it from view. But those who captured it before that happened found something curious. It wasn't a person at all. It was a tiki-style wooden statue, maybe a surfboard rack. Harmless, but eerie. So why did Google blur it? Turns out their system automatically blurs anything resembling a face or human form, and property owners can request even more. Real or not, if it creeps someone out, it disappears. Now, all that's left is the blurred shell of a balcony, and a mystery that lives on in screenshots. Was it ever real? maybe not. But for a while, it sure looked like it was watching us. In the middle of a remote desert in Kazakhstan, a perfect five-pointed star is etched into the ground. Not drawn, carved into the earth, large enough to be seen from the sky. When this image surfaced on Google Earth, conspiracy theories exploded. Satanic cults, secret military bases, occult rituals hidden in plain sight. Zoom in closer. The lines are too perfect to be random. The symbol is over 300 meters wide and made of perfectly aligned paths. But here's the twist. Locals say it's not demonic. It's an abandoned Soviet-era park, where the pentagram shape was simply a design choice for walking trails. Yet, no one ever finished it. No structures, no signs, just a giant star left in the dirt fading under the desert sun. And if it's really nothing, why does it still give so many people the chills? You're walking down a quiet Tokyo street on Google Street View, and suddenly they appear. Not one, not two, but 8 people standing still in the middle of a sidewalk, all wearing giant pigeon masks. They don't move, they don't wave, they just stare at the camera, frozen, waiting. It looks like a glitch or a prank, but it's real footage from a real day in Tokyo. The internet named them the Pigeon People of Mitaka. Some said it was a viral ad, others a flash mob, but Google never explained it, and the clip quietly vanished from Street View years later. What makes it so eerie isn't just the masks, it's the way they stand, like they knew the camera was coming. Was it art? A warning? Or just one of Tokyo's many mysteries caught in the blink of a satellite eye? No one knows. But if birds of a feather flock together, we may not want to know where they went next. From blood-red lakes to masked strangers in Tokyo, these aren't just strange places, they're digital ghost stories, hiding in plain sight. Which one haunted you the most? Or did I miss a creepy coordinate you know about? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this strange ride through Earth's eeriest pixels, like, share, and subscribe to Mystery Shack, where the weird is always one click away. Next time you open Google Maps, maybe don't zoom in too far.